What's going on, guys? NFL Week 12 is here, and in this video, I'll be going through my top player prop picks for the slate today. This is my favorite video of the week. I kind of do this super late on Saturday nights, and I run down all of my NFL player props that I posted throughout the week for the VIPs. If you want to become a VIP so you can see all these plays when I first post them, along with screenshots of my slips and a long write-up of why I pick each one of these plays too, you can sign up by using the link in the description below. I'm running an insane promotion right now for the VIPs. It's a $100 annual subscription, and this price locks in forever. So my normal sub price is $10 a week or $20 a month. That will be going up on January 1st. So I'm giving everybody the opportunity here to take advantage of some savings and do a $100 annual subscription that locks in for life for you. So as long as you stay subscribed to it, you'll be locked into this $100 price for the year. Honestly, it's the best value out there on tails. I don't know of any other experts or cappers having a price cheaper than this. So you should definitely take advantage of it. And the promo ends on November 30th. So you have until the end of the month, about 9 days or 8 days from now to take advantage of this. So about another week or so, but I highly recommend it if you want to see all of my plays every single day. Month of October, I made over $2,000 on every single one of those picks that I posted for the VIPs. November has been up and down. We're up slightly. We're up like $300 as of right now, but hopefully we can have a strong end to the month and hopefully get up near the $1,000 profit mark. That's just myself, on my specific plays, but anyways, let's get into all the nitty gritty here. So before I get into the plays, just two quick reminders. Number one, join the Discord server. It's completely free to join. The link is in the pinned comment below. And number two, the website I'm showing you guys here is called Outlier.bet. This is the website that I use every single day for my research and in all my videos. It is a paid subscription website, so if you do want access to this, you can get a 7-day free trial by using the link in the description below. So for this week, we can start getting into the plays here, and I'll just talk about my thoughts a bit too. So I only have 4 regular bets this week, and I have, I think, 3 goblin plays. Yeah, 3 parlay fillers. So it's a low volume week for me. It's just the way it goes sometimes, the NFL, or just really all sports. Some weeks and some days, you're just not going to find a lot of plays that you love. I do like these plays a lot. I'm only on 4 of them, and I'm not the type of person who's just going to bet plays just to get action out there. I'm not going to make a video talking about plays I'm not fully confident in, and I don't want to place money on it myself. So I do a lot of research here. I try to find the top of the top, and those are the ones that I bet. So it'll be a shorter NFL video this week, but that's completely fine. All that really matters at the end of the day is if we're making some profit and cashing in on some of these plays here. So let's get right into it. The first bet that I am on this week is going to be my favorite bet of the year, and the last couple of years, obviously. CeeDee Lamb over 24.5 on the longest reception. He's actually down to 23.5 for Underdog Fantasy. This is a gift, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to filter for games with Dak Prescott over the last couple of seasons. And if you watch my videos, I talk about this play every single week. Finally lost for us last week. So we're looking at the games with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott being the quarterback. Let's just look at last year first. He went over this number in 7 out of 8 games on the longest reception. 1 loss, but that 1 loss was the game that Dak got hurt. Looking at this season, it's been 5 out of 7 games. This 1 game against the Bears is the game CeeDee Lamb got hurt. So it's really only been 1 loss in these 7 plus 6 games. So 1 loss out of 13 games is 12 out of 13 wins for CeeDee Lamb. And the 1 loss, he had 23 last week in a blowout win against the Raiders, where he really didn't need to do too much. And he probably should have had gone over the number again. Just didn't happen, especially with the game flow and everything. So we're going back to it this week, over 23.5 longest reception. I love this number, and this is easily my favorite bet of the week. It's been that way the entire year, and that's not going to stop now. Now we're getting into some of these plays where the lines might have moved a bit for you all. It's just because, I post these plays for the VIPs earlier on in the week and things happen. A lot of news comes out, a lot of things change. So the first play that I'm going to talk about here with significant line movement is Chase Brown. And I'm on his under 62.5 is actually the number that I have. So I'll talk about the 62.5 and I'll talk about what the number is now. So I'm on the 62.5. He's gone under this number 7 out of 10 games this season. That really isn't the big reason why I'm on the play. Mainly, it's this Patriots run defense. I've been targeting running back unders against the Patriots the entire season. I don't think we've missed on one yet. We came a little close last week. Brees Hall got really close to going over his 59.5 number. He had ended up with 58. Game got out of hand, so he didn't get another carry. So we got pretty lucky there. But basically, this matchup is so difficult for running backs this year. They have not allowed any running backs to go for over 60 yards against them. Sean Tucker a couple of weeks ago broke out with 53. Brees Hall has had the most against them with 58. Every other running back this year has gone for under 50 yards against them. I think Chase Brown's just next up on this list for the Patriots, especially if they get a lead and stuff too. Brown's going to be utilized in the passing game a lot more than he's going to be utilized in the running game, especially if the game gets out of hand for them. And so I'm just going to keep targeting this Patriots defense on the unders for the running backs. I'm on 62.5. The line now is all the way down to 54.5. That's a little bit more dicey. I do think it's okay though, because the only player to go over 53 yards was Brees Hall last week, and he struggled to get there. Like, he got those 58 yards in like garbage time in the fourth quarter. So I'm fine with this under 54.5 on Chase Brown if you really want to place it. But just know the number that I'm on is 62.5, and that's what all the VIPs are on as well. All right, next bet is Kareem Hunt over 53.5 rushing yards. Now, this graph is ugly. If you're looking at the entire season, you're not going to, like, if you're just looking at the trends over the last 10 games or all the games this year, you're not going to take this bet. But the interesting news here, Isaiah Pacheco is out with an injury, so we have to filter for games without Isaiah Pacheco. And now let's look at the results. Last 10 games. Yeah, it's 10 games on the sample size. So he's gone over this number 8 out of 10 games, averaging 68.5 rushing yards per game. Really good spot for Kareem Hunt. This number was a lot lower last week for us. I'm on this 53.5. It looks like it still is 53.5 on some books. It actually went down to 51.5 on Underdog Fantasy. So you're getting a little bit of a better number than I got earlier on in the week. The Colts run defense is decent for 9th best in the NFL against running backs, allowing 77.9 yards per game. But they've allowed 7 running backs to go for 55 or more yards against them, including both Bijan and Tyler Algier last week. As you can see when I show it on here, Bijan had 84 yards, Algier had 57 yards. They got absolutely gashed on the ground last week against the Falcons. I don't think Kareem Hunt's going to have a massive game. Obviously, he is not a super efficient running back, but he does get the volume with Pacheco out, and I do think he'll go over at least this 51.5 number and 53.5, the number that I had earlier in the week. All right, and then the final straight bet that I'm on is one that's going to be a little bit more dicey now, now that some of the news came out. So I was on Rachaad White over 30.5. This is one of the rare cases where I am just totally off on the line movement, like big time. Basically, the Buccaneers came out yesterday and said that Sean Tucker is going to get most of the work. I believe them when they say that, but I'm still going to take this bet anyway. Obviously, I already placed the entries on Rachaad White, so we're going to have to ride with it. It is the Sunday night game, so, weird things could happen until then. But basically, I'm on his over 30.5, and the reason why I was on it is just filtering for games without Bucky Irving this season. He's gone over this number all 6 games, averaging 44.7 yards per game. It's too low of a number. And even like last week, though, like he only had 10 rush attempts last week. It was only 26% in the rush share because of the Sean Tucker breakout game. I just think, I don't know. I think he still goes over this 24.5 number, even if he gets like 6 carries. So Rachaad White, 24.5 you can go with. I'm on 30.5, unfortunately. Hopefully the 30.5 hits. I'd be much more confident in that 24.5 number, though. Matchups, okay. The Rams are a pretty solid run defense, 7th in the NFL, allowing only 77 yards per game. But, this is opportunity without Bucky. Like I said, it just depends on how many carries he gets. So hopefully he hits for us. But those are the 4 straight bets. Like I said, this week for me was pretty difficult to find the straight bets. I talked about like Travis Kelce and a couple of these other plays earlier on in the week and in one of the videos for the VIPs that I was just like, there are a lot of plays that I was on the fence on and just couldn't pull the trigger. And I think that's totally fine. You're not going to love every bet, but I'm the type of person where I'm just like very, very picky with the bets I place. But Anyways, on to the parlay fillers. I don't know why I pulled up Brissett here because I was researching him earlier in the week and I decided not to go with it. But we're going with Drake May, over 199.5 passing yards, 200 or more passing yards in all 11 games this year, averaging 257.8 passing yards per game this year. The Bengals, they're allowing the second most passing yards per game at 257.3, and they've allowed 8 quarterbacks to go over this number against them this season alone. Hopefully, Drake May keeps the streak going for them, makes it number 9 against the Bengals, and goes 12 for 12 on the year. The way I do these parlay fillers is I mix and match them with the straight bets, or sometimes I just do like 3 legs of the parlay filler just for like a bankroll builder kind of thing. But it's up to you how you want to do the combinations on Underdog and PrizePicks. Next play is another quarterback. It is Caleb Williams, over 179.5 passing yards. He's gone over this number in 9 out of 10 games this year, averaging 232.9 yards per game. The Steelers, they are allowing the most passing yards per game this year to quarterbacks at 261.7 yards. Every single quarterback has actually thrown for 199 or more yards against them. We're getting Caleb at 179.5, a bit of a discount here of what it probably should be. I know he's super inaccurate. I know he's, a little zesty and just... He's an okay quarterback. I don't think I would consider him average, maybe below average at this point in his career, definitely with the accuracy issues. And he does make a lot of bonehead decisions, but 179.5 yards is a really low prop, especially against this really bad Pittsburgh Steelers pass defense. And my final play in the week is my last parlay filler, and I just got to mention it just because it's a play that I only have on one slip currently, and I probably won't have it on more. It's Kyren Williams, over 59.5 rushing plus receiving yards. Main reason for this one, there's really not much analysis in it. He's just gone over this number in 26 straight games. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, actually. He's had 65 or more in all 26 of those games. I mean, you might as well just take a shot on it. 26 in a row is insane. You don't see this very often in the NFL. I would assume I've been waiting for them to move this line up to like 69.5 or even like not even offer the 59.5 anymore, but we'll take it while we have it. 26 in a row. That's really the only reasoning behind it. I probably will have a slip. It's just Kyren and Rashad White for Sunday Night Football. But that's going to wrap things up for me this week. And hopefully we're going to have a pretty good week, lower volume than normal. I'll have a video posted on Monday for my Monday Night Football, and then maybe I'll have NBA posted too. I'm off this week, so I'll have some more time to get some videos out for you guys. This week's going to be a little bit different upcoming because of Thanksgiving. We have the couple games on Thanksgiving. We have the Black Friday game too. Sunday slate coming up as well. I'll have a video every single day there's a game. So as long as there's an NFL game on that night, there will be a video of my plays for that game. I'll probably pre-record them on like Wednesday or something and post them on Thursday and Friday, like I normally do. But just be on the lookout for those. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you can see them when I post them. If you want to become a VIP and get all of my bets as soon as I make them really early in the week to get ahead of a lot of the line movement, use the link in the description below. That links you to the annual, but it also gives you the option for the weekly or monthly too, if you're interested in that. And it's a 7-day free trial, no matter which package you choose to. So you can at least give it a shot for a week. And if you don't like it, you don't have to stick with it. And if you do like it, you can write it out and we can make a lot of cash together in the months moving forwards. But anyways, that's it for me this week. Best of luck on your bets this week, and thanks for watching.